You are so much better if you love what you do, and that's what we've embodied. Hire people that know the game, because then they can conquer the game.
You're listening to the Affiliate Marketing Podcast, powered by Affiverse, ultimate destination for affiliate program news, insights, growth opportunities, partnerships, and affiliate program strategy. Welcome to the Affiliate Marketing Podcast with me, your host, Leanne Johnston. Today, I have a guest whose story is going to resonate with anyone who's ever been told that their ideas don't work. In 2013, a young recruiter with a passion for trainers and sneakers started a blog from his bedroom. Brands didn't just reject him, some of them laughed at him. Fast forward 12 years, and that blog has become the sole supplier, the UK's leading sneaker platform, driving over 250 million in gross merchandise values, reaching 4.5 million trendsetters monthly and powering campaigns for Nike, Adidas, JD Sports, Doc Martens, to name just a few. But here's what I love about today's guest, George Sullivan. He didn't just build a business or a successful media property. He built something much more valuable, a full funnel growth engine that combines cultural storytelling, performance media, affiliate strategy, and proprietary technology to boot. With a team of 30 operating out of their Shoreditch hub, the sole supplier has proven that authentic relationship-first partnerships can scale massively when you get the fundamentals right. George's partner and entrepreneur journey, from rejected online blogger to sought-after publisher, teaches us so much about the power of persistence, the evolution of brand partnerships, and where affiliate marketing is truly heading in an increasingly digital world. So whether you're building a publisher business, managing an affiliate program of publishers just like George, or trying to understand how content and commerce are intersecting in 2025, turn up the volume, folks, and get comfortable, because we're about to begin. George is somebody who, one, I personally admire as a fellow entrepreneur, and two, I was just absolutely mesmerized when he came on the stage at our Elevate Summit in July. And I thought, I have to get this guy on the mic so that everybody that we talk to in the world can hear a little bit of what happens when you are building an affiliate empire. So George Sullivan, founder of The Sole Supplier, he's here with me today to meet all of you and to tell you the story of what goes on behind building a super publisher empire. George, it's a pleasure to have you on the podcast with me today.
Thanks, Leanne. It's good to be here. Great to meet you at Elevate as well. I shared with a lot of passion there, I think.
You did, indeed. And that's why you're back on the mic today. So before we get started, for those that weren't at Elevate, that haven't been on our podcasts regularly, give us a little bit of your backstory of how you started The Sole Supplier, what actually happened, what led you on this entrepreneurial journey, and then we'll go on from there.
Yeah, so when I was 22, I was working in recruitment. It was my 10th job after getting kicked out of school. And I was like, I want to do something for myself. I tried to start businesses before, and I ended up getting obsessed with shoes. I was earning commission and I was buying shoes with my hard-earned commission. My dad was like, stop wasting your money. Better things to spend your money on. Anyway, I said, I've got a plan. And after buying shoes for a year and a half, I decided I needed to start a website that helped other people like me find products from all of the retailers. Sole Supplier was born, and I initially monetized it using affiliate links, but we didn't actually make money for the first 9 months. So it was a real slog, a lot of late nights after recruitment. But yeah, if it wasn't for affiliate, the business would have never taken off, and I wouldn't be sitting here 12 years later having built a crazy amount of sales, views, employees. Is wild.
Customer base as well. I mean, you're reaching millions of customers all around the world that are looking for product. It's the entrepreneurial journey that I want to dig into first, because a lot of affiliate managers are meeting affiliates and meeting their publishers, and they don't really get the background story. They get the traffic, right? But they don't get the background story of what actually goes into building a successful publisher business. So I want you to kind of walk us through the moment when you decided that this passion for building a business is actually going to become an entrepreneurial journey for you, not just a side hustle, because a lot of affiliates come into the industry with a plan of, I'm going to create a side hustle. And what gave you the confidence to actually do that with no background in media and e-commerce, other than the fact that you were young and maybe a little bit naive into like how much work this was actually going to be? But take us through that journey of how you went from there to here and what's happened in between.
Yeah, so fueled by passion is the ultimate thing.
Yeah.
It was me knowing everything and being a target customer made it easy to create the content, to do the social posts, to connect with people like me.
Yeah.
So that was like step one. And then I did try and sign up to some affiliate programs early on. Know a load about them at the time, but I knew, okay, I can monetize the site.
Yeah.
And the social links. And we got rejected quite a lot of times.
How did that feel? I want you to tell affiliate managers what that did for you at that point in your journey.
If I was an affiliate manager, I'd be looking at the sole supplier in the early days thinking the site looks shit and the socials, they look okay and they're growing, but I mean, they haven't got much else apart from a rubbish looking site and some social media presence. So I would be like, is this a partner that we want on the program immediately? But then I started to understand after 6 months, okay, I need to invest a little bit more in the content, the way it looks, the way it reads, diversify the social content a little bit. So it's not just posting links. Even though that worked for the audience, they loved it. The affiliate managers wanted to see a little bit more than just that. And then JD Sports was a big affiliate for us in the early days. And after 9 months of not really making any money, we had a big release day and we made £2,000 in around 1 hour on the JD Sports program. Wild times. I remember running downstairs and saying, Mum, look, it's working, you know?
Look at me, I've made some money. That first paycheck that you get when you start your business is just like mind-blowing.
Yeah, imagine making £2,000 in a morning. Your mum's had probably made that a month at one point.
Yeah.
It's crazy. She was in disbelief.
So is that when you really knew that, okay, there's something here? Like you literally made $2,000 in an hour or in a morning and you went, there's something here. Like I can hone this, I can do it. Yeah. How did you get over the rejection notices though? Because when you're starting a business, like you're all in, right? Your head's in there, your heart's in there, your passion's in there. And you're fragile as well because you're like, is this going to work? And if you just keep getting pushed back, buffed back, how did you find the strength to actually continue?
Yeah, delusional confidence.
Okay.
Resilience by that point, because I had 10 jobs, thrown out of school, like I mentioned, and I was just like, I'd had that kind of rock bottom moment where I was like, I need to fix my life. So I was very hungry and motivated to do so. That drove me. I loved shoes, passion. And then I was confident about what I could do. So the rejection was minor. I was just like, I'm going to keep going anyway. Okay. I'm going to keep building. So actually, if you're an affiliate manager and you reject someone, publisher that you don't think's the right quality or an influencer, that should spur them on to keep doing more of the right things to eventually get accepted, which is what it did for me. I just thought they rejected me for a reason. I need to improve.
Yeah.
And that's what I did. Yeah.
So I love that because a lot of affiliate managers, they're just accepting and rejecting numbers on a screen, right? Like they get 10, 20 people that apply to their program every day. They're not actually looking at what's really going on there. And they don't have the time, to be honest. But the reason why I wanted to tell this story is because we need to think about those names and those ID numbers in the affiliate platform as humans, as people. Like when you reject somebody, give them the feedback. Don't just reject them with a blanket email and say, sorry, you're not good enough. Actually go and give that feedback because and I don't know if JD Sports did this to you, and you don't have to call out any particular affiliate managers that were like really good to you in the early days, but has that built loyalty for you long-term in your business? That early connection with an affiliate manager who actually took the time to say, hey, you know what, this isn't actually quite right for us, but if you did this and this, we'd actually be able to work with you. It's
hard to remember back because it's coming up to 12 years now. There absolutely were people that gave advice on what they would like to see, what's important to them on their program. We never had investment. We've always been bootstrapped. I wanted to get some money. So I started speaking to investors. Yeah. And we didn't end up taking the money because it wasn't quite right. Valuations, equities. It's like, we'll keep going in our way. But what I learned from that was what all the investors looked at. They gave me loads of feedback about how they see things. It was a great learning exercise. So actually applying to affiliate programs is the same. If you get feedback, you start to learn what these big brands are looking for. They're like, oh, I want more content at the top of funnel. I want this type of audience. Or what's really important to us right now is the women's category. And you're like, oh, okay. It really informs what you do as a smaller or newer business or publisher. Powerful. Speaking to people like JD or the Nikes and understanding why if you do get rejected. So that's a really good learning lesson for entrepreneurs, affiliates, publishers that are listening to this is take the rejection as a knock on the chin. Don't let it make you stop what you're doing.
and then use it and leverage it to actually build the business faster and build partnerships and relationships with people early on that are giving you the time of day. You've been really open about the early rejections that you received. At what point did you realize that things had changed? Like, when did you start to get input? Was it when the traffic increased, or was it when you actually changed the brand and the content that you were creating?
So I was still working in my recruitment job at 9 months in. I was feeling pretty burnt out, but when we had that $2,000 day, really fueled me, and I continued. 6 months after that, the momentum and the revenue had just scaled. We were getting more number one rankings in Google.
Okay.
Social followers were really going up organically fast. And I was making a little bit more than I was earning from my job. I was just like, right, I'm stacking money, I can leave. And then after 2 years, Dan, who's my best friend and CMO, we were always looking at content and YouTubers, and Dan was just like, you need to do that. You know, you've got passion. You need to get on camera. I was like, that's not me. I'm behind the camera. I like to speak. But now I love talking. I love being, I love doing talks, right? But then I was scared that when I put my face to the brand, people by people, they trusted the sole supplier more. And it meant followers shot up, engagement rates, incoming brand inquiries. Like Foot Asylum and JD at one point both wanted me to do unboxings for them.
Wow.
The power of people, and this is exactly what I'm banging on about now, that in the era of AI content everywhere, flooding the internet, human beings celebrating their experience, making people feel something, connecting with people that relate to them is where the money is right now. So always was that, but 10 years ago is when I realized that, when I put my face to camera, and now it's even more important than ever as there's more rubbish content than ever.
Well, I was just on a webinar. We were talking about the power of LLM citations. So how brand awareness is now becoming so much more important. Whereas before it was all about conversion. We just shared about when the person was ready to buy and we wanted to get that click and that sale. But content is becoming so much more important, especially for retail brands, because Gen Alpha search is completely different to Gen Z, to millennials. And you need your brand and your products at the point of when they're interested in finding out about it. So LLMs are now starting to help all of that. So how has the kind of business model for your business, which started out as a blog and then obviously evolved into a technical platform, which now provides lots of different ways to search for product and rate product, and now into a social brand? Like Soul Supply is now a social brand and a lifestyle brand that people aspire to want to be a part of that community. It's almost like an evolution of your own business, where you started out as being a content publisher, you then went into being a tech publisher. Now you're a community, basically. How do you think that evolution is going to continue in your business now that everything's changing, AI is coming in? Are you like at the forefront of trying to stay ahead of all of that? Or are you just kind of focusing on building customer community and keeping your customers repeat purchasing? How is that evolution changing for you?
Yeah, what we're about to do is very exciting for content and community.
Yeah.
That's where the money is, if you want to speak like that. Yeah. I think back to what you said something at the start of the question, which was really interesting and really important.
About LLMs.
It's more about where things are going. We're at this place now where after the COVID bubble popped, the retail COVID bubble, so fashion, retail, everyone had a surge because people were furloughed, had more money, weren't spending as much on holidays for a year or two. After that bubble popped and it started to pop, brands pulled money out of top of funnel and brand awareness. And they were like, we need to focus on conversion because people aren't spending as much now. The bubbles popped. Conversion. And that's when you saw businesses like Vice and Hypebeast and all these media publishers, top of funnel, have a big redundancy rounds, you know. All these brands stop spending. But I think what these brands have now realized is you can't just do this bottom of funnel stuff. You need to be absolutely leaning into the top of funnel and the middle, like the content, the communities, to get the conversions long term. So I think this whole last 5 years has been a really wild ride for brands and publishers, and seeing budget shift from conversion to now, I think what brands want is more of a full funnel offering, genuinely. Like most brands we speak to are like, can you do the content and the awareness, but can you convert as well? And what they're basically saying is they want partners, publishers, influencers, creators. They want partners who can change perception across the whole funnel. It's not just sales now. It's like changing perception over a longer period of time, real influence.
But influence isn't just at the start, like you said. It's changing perception over a period of time and across multiple channels because nobody shops in Google anymore. And with the recent news that's come out with, was it ChatGPT that's going to put in buy now buttons? That, like, e-commerce has changed. It's now one click and you got it. You don't need to go and search across multiple channels and be everywhere all at once. So I think community is a massive positive point that you've brought up, because you are building a following with your customers and your customers trust you. And they're coming to you because you resonate with them. They're not at JD Sports, Foot Locker, whoever it is that you're working with, because they have to speak about their brand in a certain way, in a corporate way that's resonating with their internal PR teams. You don't have to produce content that shows those products in that way. And that's going to resonate with a whole niche audience that doesn't go direct to their website. And this is the thing that I want affiliate managers to realize, because what I'm seeing on my side of the industry is that brands are scared to step outside of the box. They only want to pay this CPA, that revenue share, because it impacts the organization charts that they operate in. And what we need to realize now is that affiliate is so much more than just conversion. It's everything above and everything below, and everything about repeat purchasing as well. And when affiliate managers try and box you, and I'm sure you've had this experience, where you've tried to create a partnership with a brand or a service provider, and they've only wanted to operate within the realms of this is what we pay in the affiliate channel. Have you had that experience before?
Big time. We've been on this mission change in perception over the last year. We're a full funnel partner. We offer that and deliver on that. We can give you big awareness and conversions and ultimately change perception for your brand and product over a longer period of time. If I'm sitting in a brand and I've got products to sell, really, I just want to find the people that have the ability to create. Actually, it really depends. I could be a short-term thinker. I could be like, we just need to get money in. Many people are right thinking that we need revenue, right? So it's like, how do you get revenue in the short term and the long term? I think affiliate, like you suggest, has been heavily focused on previously the short term. Let's get sales. What this is really about is if you do package it up correctly, you can create big change in brand perception long term and get a lot more sales in the long term.
Because there's a commercial thing that needs to happen there. There needs to be a bravery with the person that you're talking to step outside of the standard commercial models that affiliate has always been.
Exactly. We've seen this happen at big brands as well, which is including our company, right? Really funny when you speak to brands and you've got stuff going on in your own company and you match things up. You're like, oh, we're all thinking similar, which is marketing teams have been too siloed over the last 5 to 10 years. They weren't at one point, then they started to silo them. You'd have your brand awareness, your PR, your performance, and your paid. They've all got slightly different metrics, but actually they're all basically interacting with the same target audience, all working on slightly different things. Big clash. Now most of them are going, we just need the team together, working to the same goals, and how do we measure that short and long term? And that's actually what's creating a lot of change in affiliate but partnerships, because I'm now sitting in rooms with the brand person, the performance person, and the paid person. We have been pushing that a lot as well for a brand that doesn't do it. So we'll say, this is what happened when we worked with, for example, ASOS, maybe. This is how we would do things. We'd sit down with everyone. And then they go, okay, if you've done it with JD or ASOS, maybe we should bring the right people into the room. Because when you're all working together as a marketing engine, you get the real results. The right people in the right room, then you drive the right results. Yeah.
100% agree with you, because the clients that we work with that don't have interdepartmental cannibalization on the corporate side, they are the brands that are actually winning out in affiliate, because they're not worried about which channel the sale comes in. They just want to get the sale. And it doesn't matter whether it comes through on a performance payment or whether it comes through on a paid media placement. They just want to get the sales. And so there is no, it's almost like each department is now servicing the other and making sure that sale does come in, because they don't want the competition to get it. And that's the only competition, is that it's either ours or it's somebody else's. So we might as well all play nice together in the pen and not worry about which budget is going to be assigned to what. And that's the C-level suite educational thing. That's, your CEO understanding, I don't care which channel it comes in, I want it in. That, I think, is slowly starting to happen with conversations like this. And it is the bigger brands that are adopting those approaches and being more flexible about which department spends the budget and how it gets spent and which partners we spend it with. But the point is that you need to leverage affiliates to be omnipresent everywhere at the moment. And if you're not doing that, then you're not doing the job right.
I really like you mentioned budget as well. It's this thing of, okay, the affiliate budget is this.
Yeah.
We can't go over it, right? But yet the conversion rate of the top 3 publishers is crazy. It's higher than most every other marketing channel at that brand. And they're also giving a load of free awareness, these 3 publishers.
And that's always the problem that affiliate managers have, is that they can't actually track the brand awareness element yet. But tech is catching up for that.
Some of them do. They will really value that, and they'll think, wow, where else could we get brilliant content that has views and it converts as well? We'd like to say, what other marketing channel has people at the front of content, provides awareness and conversions? So that you package it all up like that. But yeah, it's this thing of, you've got brilliant publishers with great conversion rates creating great content, but yet they limit the affiliate budget because they're siloed off.
Yeah.
If I'm running a business, I would be making a big mistake if I did that, because I want to go all in on those 3 publishers. What more can you do for us? You are the best ones driving influence long term. That's just my perception. I'm not saying this to help me. We're doing just fine. But the point is, like, the biggest brands in the world, some of them are missing that completely. Because affiliate's got a bad name.
We've got to change that narrative, man. You know, I've been in this industry 25 years now, and it's like I'm still hearing the same old narrative. And I know, I have lived through it. I have been an adult in this industry for that long. I see it. I see the success. I've run multiple programs. Where is that narrative coming from? And how do we quell it down? Because you see it in your business through, you must have a mass amount of data that you look at, and you must know which brands perform better, why, what their funnels are, all the rest of it.
Yeah.
Do you feed that information back to your clients? Do you actually give them that kind of insight as well? Or do you sort of keep that just for your own knowledge to up the budget here and down the budget there?
It's a good question. It's something we spoke about recently.
Yeah.
And I know there's big brands, much bigger publishers or affiliates than us, that definitely sell wicked intelligence and insights packages.
Yeah.
It's something that we're looking to do, but we haven't done as yet. But we do have a lot of data and a lot of insight. Yeah.
And how many affiliate managers actually ask you for that?
We get asked, yeah, and that's what informed that we should probably be packaging this up more.
Yeah.
And we get asked for insights, and can you anonymize or tell us this?
So the cultural insights piece that you guys have built around the Soul Supplier, tell me, where did that come from and how has that impacted your business? All the social media content, the stuff that you're putting out, when did that actually become a thing in your business? Because it wasn't in the first 2 years, right?
Yeah, so from year 2 onwards, I became the front of face of the business. We also hired a couple of other people in the next 5 years after that. And then now we have maybe 5 people in the content. I don't really feature as much anymore. But the point of this is hire passionate people that know your target audience and love it.
Yeah.
Because then they will stay with you as long as you look after them, you pay them well, you keep them learning, create a good environment, then they will stay. And they'll love doing it as well. And your audience will resonate with it because they understand the people. So it's really just this thing, how do you create culture or cultivate it? You have to be working with or the person that is the culture, really. So I always say to people, if you're not working at a brand you like, go somewhere else. If you don't love the brand, you should really just love the brand. You should love the product or the brand that you work at for what they stand for, what it is they do. I know not everyone has this opportunity to just move somewhere else, because the UK is not easy, but you are so much better if you love what you do. And that's what we've embodied. Hire people that know the game, because then they can conquer the game.
So one of the things I want to dig into now, because I've got you on the mic, so you're like at my mercy. But the biggest question that I get asked by affiliate managers is, what can we do better? And I think it's best coming from the horse's mouth, which is you. Like, from all the people that you work with in the industry, all the brands that you've partnered with over the years, what are the things that you think right now affiliate managers at retail programs should be doing better?
If we assume that affiliate has a bad name, it's a challenge sometimes for you as an affiliate manager to firstly prove the worth of the channel. If people in the organization have that perception that affiliate is not necessarily that profitable or incremental, how do you find those standout partners and publishers that rise above the rest, that have the best conversion rates, that drive awareness and conversion, that you can then display to the business and go, look, guys, you know what you think about affiliate? Well, actually, this is an affiliate partner, and they're the best marketing channel probably out of all of our marketing channels. Look how great they are. And this is what people have done at Nike. We've presented to the whole Nike European marketing team before. We're like, wow, this is crazy what you guys do. Like, wow, you're a full content operation with a community who can reach people and convert. Wow. So it's that thing. And then it's just, once you get that buy-in, how can you get more budget into the channel for the right people? And that just to me is the word partnership. Treat your best partners like they're an extension of your marketing team. Share data with them. Listen to them to understand how they can do better if you can help them, and just work with it. And genuinely, I shouted JD Sports out at a Philly Fest. We've been having a wicked time working with them because there's so much receptivity with how we're talking. We say something, they listen. They say something, we listen. And over the last few years, it's just gone from strength to strength. That is how you grow an affiliate program. It's partnership, listening, feedback, back-to-back building, being open to changing it and adapting.
It's push and pull. I want to actually summarize what you said in 5 key points, okay, because this is very important and I want people to hear this. The first thing is that you need to learn to tell the story. You need to showcase who your affiliates are to the rest of your management team. The second thing is that you need to then go and educate the rest of the management team, because you as the affiliate manager are in a very unique position. Your role is so vast and so broad that it is part of your responsibility is to go and educate everybody else within your organization. The third thing is go at it with a win-win solution. No partnership you've ever built that you've just said on this podcast was ever built on a one-way conversation. It was always about how can I win for you and how can you win for me? The fourth thing is include your affiliates in your business KPIs. Give them the transparency, give them the feedback, tell them what's working, which products to push at different times of the year. Be open and honest about how success happens and what that looks like for your business. Tell your affiliates these things. And the fifth thing, which is my favorite thing, and I always say it, and you've said it indirectly as well, is go walk a mile in your affiliate shoes. Go understand who these people are, what their business struggles are, and find the areas that you can help them with. Because I think when you go and dig deep, it might not always be about budget and money. Is there an example in your trajectory now as an entrepreneur where there was a standout situation where a brand actually came to you and helped you with something that was genuinely a problem in your business that wasn't related to just give me more money? Or an affiliate manager that's come to you and helped you out with a problem that you've had, or maybe showed you another way to do something, and did that make an impact to you?
Yeah, we've had like great tools recommended to us by affiliate managers. We've had people that have done consultancy with us before as well.
Wow.
We've had people recommend people to work. Some of the best affiliate managers I still stay friends with now, and we just catch up on a friendly level. You get so close with the affiliate manager sometimes in terms of speaking all the time. You end up having lunch, talking about things. These people can become like a friend, like I mentioned. So,
which is beautiful. It doesn't happen in any other industry, let me tell you that.
That's where the real good stuff can happen, because you really understand each other.
Yeah.
And this is also the struggle with affiliates. Sometimes people jump around a lot. An affiliate program can be destroyed by a new affiliate manager trying to like earn their stripes. And maybe they don't know too much and they're doing the wrong thing, and it can be really dangerous.
Value the relationships that your affiliate managers have with the partners that you've got in your program. I want to look ahead now, because the landscape for affiliate and partnership marketing is evolving rapidly. And we're seeing consolidation in some areas, new technologies emerging, changing consumer behaviors, platforms rising and falling in popularity. Based on everything that you've learned over the last 12, 13 years in this industry, where do you think affiliate and partnerships is headed?
We are moving to a place where people care less about the word affiliate and it's just partners. Affiliate becomes the word irrelevant. It's still there, but we're moving to a place where people just want partners that drive influence, whether they're creators, full funnel publishers like us. Voucher codes and cashback can still play a role as well, you know? We are moving to a place where I don't know what will happen with tracking. It's really interesting. In an AI sense, what will happen?
Yeah.
We're moving to a place where transactional will be even better served, I believe, by AI. Purely transactional, you're at risk. The amount of users ChatGPT has, it will be developing its ability to be a better shopping assistant. Might take 3, 4, 5 years before it's really embedded, but just like Google, it will then steal a big share of transactional.
Yeah.
And I think it might do it better than Google Shopping eventually. So transactional's at risk, but what is the opportunity is content, community, human connection, feeling, making people remember you.
Brand awareness.
Yeah. AI can't live human experience, and AI won't inspire you to wear an outfit or something else, but a real person will.
Yeah. Because people buy people. So we've full circled here. That's how you started the podcast, and that's how we're ending the podcast. So be a good human, be a great affiliate manager for your partners, and the partnership will flourish. George, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you on the podcast with me today. This has been such an insightful conversation, and I hope that affiliate managers that are listening to this will take a moment out of their busy days, because we know that they have a lot of stuff to do in the everyday, but just try and be more human with these new partners that are coming in, because everybody was once a blog or a content publisher or a small influencer. And look at what happens in the space of under a decade. They now become a massive publisher and a force to be reckoned with within a niche community that absolutely loves what you're doing. So I'm super excited for what's to come. I think you have an awesome business. I feel the passion that you have, and I've enjoyed interacting with you both at our Elevate Summit and here on this podcast today. And I just want to thank you for your time, for giving it generously for people to hear the story behind the story, which I think is super important for affiliate managers right now.
I really appreciate it. Yeah. And if anyone needs any help with anything affiliate related, whether you're a publisher, or you're even just a brand, maybe you're someone newer to a brand in the affiliate team and you just want to talk about, what do we do? How do we go about it? I have many conversations with people. I'll gladly drop a voice note or whatever to help. It's about progressing this industry and shining the light on the gold. Affiliate's great.
The fabulous way to end this podcast. Thank you so much for being here.
600,000 downloads and counting. Thank you for helping the Affiliate Marketing Podcast rank in the top 2% of shows worldwide. We couldn't do it without you. If you love the insights, show your support. Head to Apple Podcasts, hit subscribe, and drop us a 5-star rating. If you want to be a guest, submit your pitch via our contributor form on affiversemedia.com. Thanks for being part of the Affiverse community. Your growth journey starts here.